Good morning. I'm very torn this week about making a video or not making a video, to be honest with you. I'm feeling very unmotivated this week with YouTube. Yeah, it's the first kind of time that I feel this way. And I was like, not really know what to talk about. Yeah, so a bit deflated in terms of making a video, but I thought I'm just gonna say hello, tell you how I've done this week, and that's it. I'm gonna open up any other topics, maybe one. When I start talking, I seem to struggle to stop. Anyway, so I'll get to numbers straight away this week because there's no way to just wait around. So this week I've lost 1.5 pounds. To my surprise, let me tell you, because as you know, for the past couple of weeks, I've been losing so little. And I even decided to do some intermittent fasting or just maybe what to do, counting calories and whatnot. Then I was speaking to you about this. And today, week 22, I've lost 1.5 pounds, which is very surprising. Like, I'm not sure why I've not done anything differently. In fact, I yet again didn't go to the gym this week. So yeah, it's a little bit odd, but I'll take it. I am currently 88 kilograms, so it's nice to be in the 80s. And I did say that my goal was 80, but I did also mention that might change to 70, 75. It depends how I feel in my body and whether I feel that there's still something to lose, which at the minute, yes, it definitely is. To be honest, I don't have massive suppression, but I also don't have a massive hunger. So I tend to eat and then I tend to be okay for a while. One thing I've really struggled this week, and I seem to be struggling with it more and more, which is a hirsutism. So that's got nothing to do with Mounjaro, as you know, but it's got everything to do with PCOS. In my head, I'm really thinking about what to do. Really, I kind of hope that maybe Mounjaro will improve that, or weight loss will improve that. However, I am not seeing any improvement. For those of you who don't know, hirsutism is basically unwanted hair in the places you don't normally get it as a woman, or shall I say, the hair is a lot more different. So for example, as a woman, you'll start getting your hairs on the chin and on like on the bottom here. And whilst many women do get the hair there, they're usually white and very thin, and there is no problem. However, with hirsutism, the hair is very thick, it's very black. It is literally like a man's beard. So it is a horrible topic. Honestly, I don't even want to start because I may cry talking about this and and how that makes me feel. But currently I use tweezers, and probably every second day I stand next to the mirror and I pluck them hairs out, and I tell them how much I hate them every single time I pluck them out. To be honest, I don't think I've tried anything for it. I mean, it's one of those things I just don't think anything's gonna work. Like, I don't know. What do you think? Is there any of you that struggle with the same thing? I think it's probably the worst symptom of having polycystic ovarian syndrome, and it's just so deflating and just horrible. I've heard spearmint tea does help, but I seem to struggle to get into a routine of drinking a lot, although I might actually try and do a big pot of tea in the morning and then just kind of drink cold, like as I drink water, drinking cold all day, at least a liter of spearmint tea. I don't know. It just seems to be like a lot of hair, and they seem to be multiplying lots more. They're getting stronger and stronger, and I don't want to be like Hogwarts from Harry Potter. Yeah, it's not cool. So, I mean, there are procedures, aren't there? There is hair removal procedures, but there's so many of them. There are quite a few of them actually, and it's like, how do you choose the one that will work for this, or will this be something that I'm going to struggle with all my life? And again, if so, it seems to be getting more and more intense and horrible. So, like, no thank you. Hair on the, on my head doesn't seem to grow that quick. So I don't know, whatever is going on there, I kind of need it up there. Just so annoying. I've been struggling with this for a long time, but recently, I want to say the past couple of months, it really intensified. So all advice is welcome. I've noticed the YouTube has gone really quiet, and so it's either YouTube doesn't like me or people don't like me. So I'm not sure how many comments I will get, but I really hope this reaches a lot more ladies with PCOS who maybe have managed to work some miracles and managed to treat it or help them with the unwanted hair. I am really welcoming your advice. I always ask you for advice because I am not going to be know-it-all. I think the only thing that I knew, and although I was not medical professional, but I thought you got to put this out there, was the heart palpitations, because I've been to the doctors myself when I was having heart palpitations, and they've done all sorts of tests, but unfortunately none of the medical professionals were able to just ask me a very few lifestyle questions. And so when I figured it out myself, I thought this is a must to put out to people in case they are having heart palpitations. And they were, for example, very fine with caffeine prior to Mounjaro. However, on Mounjaro, they seem to be a lot more sensitive to it. I thought I had to share that. That was very simple. Just get rid of caffeine, increase water. So I do share some things that work for me, but I never pretend it's going to help you or that I am some sort of doctor or, an angel sent from the skies to help you. Yeah, so this week has gone like this. I've lost some and I've gained some. It's so not funny, honestly. Anyway, just let me know what you think. What are your thoughts this week? Touch up on Hirsutism, please. If you know someone that knows something, share this video to them. Make them comment. Guys, comment. I need to know. From real people. I could ask ChatGPT, could ask Google. We all know that. I don't want that. I want real people telling real things, what worked for them, because that's the only way forward. Anyway, so this is my week 22. Thank you for being here. If you're here, as always, big hugs, lots of love, and I will see you next week in the next video. Bye bye.